Allow yourself to be a beginner. Because no one starts off being excellent. Inexperience is intimidating. The absence of knowledge on a certain topic, the feeling of being unfamiliar when it comes to a particular skill. Being inexperienced means that you are lacking, that you are inadequate, that you must catch up. Because of this, many of us choose to hasten and gain experience on anything and everything we can get our hands on. We focus on improving our skills and adding credentials to our list. And though that isn't necessarily a bad thing, somewhere along the journey, many of us end up forgetting to enjoy the experience of everything that is invitingly new. We deny being classified as a beginner and downplay a good part of the journey it takes to get to the top. Instead, we keep our gaze fixed forward, rushing to get ahead of our competition. And rather than competing with our former selves through acquiring all these new knowledge and skills, we put ourselves up against each other. It's no longer about internal development, it's a race to the top. Everyone's hungry and hustling, pulling people down in order to push themselves up quickly. It's easy to get caught up in the frenzy, and more often than not, you will. Though the prospect of being number one after hurriedly climbing is exciting, I hope that you don't forget to pause and take in the view while you're still on the way there. I hope you don't deny being a beginner in the journey you took to get up there. You see, many people don't understand that inexperience is actually an advantage. It's why they deny being a beginner in the first place. Have you ever heard of the saying, a blank canvas has more potential to be a great artwork compared to one that has already been started? As a beginner, you possess a higher capacity to absorb new information while adapting to unfamiliar territory than those who are already wading in the waters. It's like how children are better students than adults because of the open-mindedness and vulnerability that come with their innocence and inexperience, which allows them to be the best receptors of information. Call them clean slates, if you will. Moreover, as you approach the top, there is a significant shift between being a learner and being a teacher, thus, making you reach some kind of a threshold in the learning department. In time, you'll get used to running things a certain way, and will find yourself waving off an invitation or two that can bring about change. Some will even think that they know best because of their length of experience in the field, thus, firmly accepting and recognizing only a singular point of view. Don't get stuck here. No matter how familiar things get, constantly make efforts to shift your attitude by going into each day as if you were still a student. Back to when you were full of energy with the willingness to learn when presented with new opportunities. Just like a child, you were once a beginner donning a clean slate, quickly eager to get your hands dirty and make several dents. Yes, you might have been ignorant then, but your thirst for success was unparalleled. And how do you expect to succeed if you can't accept and welcome change? Being a beginner may be daunting and uncomfortable, but as they say, there's only one way when you're at the bottom, and that is up. Learning doesn't stop when you're at the top of the figurative mountain. It is a constant and winding journey that will last an entire lifetime. Let this be a gentle reminder that as a new journey embarks, don't forget to take your time, drink in the views, and feel each experience, embracing everything that arrives until it passes. After all, we've got to start somewhere. Thank you for watching.